Hello everyone, welcome to GNU according to CD, that is Government of National Unity. So let me explain where have I been in the past 3 days. Guys, as you already know, I am an adult who has responsibilities. So because I have been so focused on everything that is taking place in Mexico City, including getting myself to Mexico City, I kind of like forgot that I had a wedding this past weekend. As you already know, in the black community, you have two weddings. You have white wedding and a traditional wedding. And I was busy filming a video on Saturday morning when the cars came to pick me up. And I was like, what's going on? They were like, we're going to the wedding. Do you remember your responsibilities? I'm like, is it today? They're like, yeah, it's today. So not me jumping into the shower and going to get my suit, by the way, which was still with the tailor who was going to open at his own time, and all the time that was wasted and the delays that also took place. But thankfully, those delays are typical South African wedding time, not keeping time type of situation. That bought me time and I was able to attend the wedding. And then I tried my level best to come back as early as I could so I can finish up the video that the video that I had started on, because a lot was happening in Mexico City, starting with the evening gown. There was reports that the evening gown is going to be removed from the preliminaries and it was going to be placed on Miss Universe website. All that we had to do was to vote for it. And then they changed their minds and said, no, now the evening gown is going to be part of the preliminaries, which I am very excited about, because I was so disappointed when I heard that they removed it from the preliminaries. We're only going to see swimwear and national costume, because I feel like the evening gown, since it scores so many points, it needed to be on stage on the 14th of November. Now it's back. I'm very happy. These are the things that I wanted to talk about on, was it Friday? Yeah, I think it was Friday. So guys, I am so sorry that I did not give you the heads up. Because I also forgot. I totally forgot. And I was not checking many things. The only time I managed to check everything was when I woke up around 2:30 yesterday afternoon, because I was exhausted. I couldn't even open my eyes. Even right now, I could barely open my eyes, but I'm trying to have as much energy as possible so that we get to comprehend and understand each other with this video. Man, I was taking a lot of footages of Mia Roux during the course of the weekend, even though I couldn't do anything about it. I thought, you know what, when I get the time on Monday, which is today, I am going to try my level best to keep you guys updated about everything that took place, including that girl that cannot be named when she broke down and cried, because you know what, Miss Universe preparations are no child's play, and if you are not well trained in this, you are going to crash and burn, just exactly what happened to her. Now, one thing I love about Miss South Africa organization, this organization, the moment you win Miss South Africa, there's no rest for you. You sleep at 3, 4, 5 in the morning, preparing for what? For Miss Universe. So the reason why Mia Roux, she is not breaking down or crashing and burning, is because she's being prepared by Miss South Africa organization since she won the crown. Yes, she does get death fatigue and she is given time to rest, just like this past weekend, we did not hear much about Mia Roux. The reason why we're not hearing much about Mia Roux is because of death fatigue, and also the rehearsals as well. I took some videos about the rehearsals. They even showed the sketch, how the stage is going to look on the 16th. I think it's called Eternity stage. It doesn't end. I think it's like it's drawn into an 8 that is sideways. It looks really great. I cannot wait to see on the final night how that stage is going to look. But I think the floor is going to be shiny black. I think they're going to do like what they did with Miss Universe last year, where when they were calling the placements, if they say South Africa, the South African flag will reflect on the floor, and the sides of the stage as well were lit up in the colors of your flag. I thought that was beautiful how they did it last year. So, anyways, what else did I see? I'm gonna talk about all of that in the next few videos from now. This one is just to let you know what happened to me in the past few days. And yeah, the donations are going quite slow, I must be honest. And to be honest as well, I don't foresee us hitting the goal of 50,000 Rand by the 14th. And the reason why I put it up to the 14th is because it's okay to miss the preliminaries, because it is just point scoring. The main night is that of the 16th, where all the points that were scored on the 14th are going to reflect on the 16th. So that is why I ended it on the 14th, because that gives me time. If the donation did reach the goal of 50,000 Rand, at least that gives me 35 or 38 hours to get to Mexico right on time for the 16th of November. So I don't know. What do we do? Guys, we also need to decide after the expiry date of raising these funds, and those of you that have donated, what do we do? Do I return your money? Because I do not want to live with the guilt of having people's money in this what do you call this in this fundraising platform, and yet I did not make it to Mexico. I did my research with the Mexican embassy. The Mexican embassy told me there are two ways of getting myself to Mexico, because it does take about 30 days to be approved for a visa. Because of this event happening in Mexico, they do have exemptions for those that are attending at the last minute. So either I get an invitation letter from Miss Universe itself that I'm going to be a part of whatever it is, whether organizing team or ushering or backstage, whatever the case might be, a journalist or something, or even a YouTuber himself who's going to be covering the event, or I get an emergency emergency visa, which is going to be a little bit more expensive side. And so those are the two options that I had. So I have both these at the back of my mind. I think it may end up being an emergency visa that I'm going to get if we do manage to raise the 50,000 Rand. Now it is the 11th. So basically we left with probably 3 more days to put it all together. And I'm so grateful to each and every one of you who are already donating and have donated. I did update you guys that we were still pretty far. We were just little under 2,000 Rand. I haven't checked how much we have made today. I will update you immediately after this video. In the next video, I'll let you know how much has been fundraised. And thank you guys again. You have absolutely no idea how grateful I am, how you guys are so keen on getting me to Mia Roux when she wears that crown, so that we are the first to have her first words when she leaves that stage at the backstage, and just let her know that, hey, I'm South African, I'm from South Africa, came here, a lot of people are standing behind you back home, and they got me here. What do you want to say? That type of situation. So I know the economy is Ramaphosa's economy, guys. I get it. I fully get it. I am not upset or disappointed at all. I fully understand what is happening. And I am also very much understanding of those people that have written in the comment section who are quite skeptical about donating money. But what I feel like is, if you are skeptical, these are the things that you keep to yourself, especially when you don't know the person that is seeking for donations. And hello, I'm on YouTube. My face is everywhere. If I scam anybody, guess what? I could be called out. You can even find me and report me to the authorities and say this man stole our money. Do you understand what I'm saying? So versus a person you just don't know coming from nowhere and you are donating money to them. Here, I have a conscience that is so sensitive. I'm even afraid to be, to even have a mind to steal from people. That is why right now I'm saying, I don't know what are we going to do once the money is not fully raised and it's already too late to get myself to Mexico. What do we do? I want to hear from you guys. What do we do? How do I repay you or refund you this money? However, I'm also going to check with Backer Body if it is possible to refund people their monies as well. But first, I would like to hear from you guys. What are your thoughts on that? So let's get to what is happening in Mexico City in the next video. So I shall see you soon. Goodbye.